Hello student, welcome to you all. This is Lata Awad, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry at KBN Naik, Arts, Commerce and Science College, Canada Corner, Nasik. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the substitution reaction in free radicals. In last lecture, we learned about the stability of free radical, stability order on the basis of resonance. We also take some examples and discuss the stability order. We also discuss the comparison between two structure and their stability. We also saw the reactivity of free radical in aliphatic substrate. In case of alkene, vinylic hydrogens are never abstracted and abstraction of allylic hydrogen is greatly preferred due to the resonance stabilization. We also saw the reactivity for aromatic substrate, and lastly we saw the reactivity at bridgehead carbon and reactivity in attacking radical, and also saw the effect of solvent on reactivity. So in today's lecture we will discuss about the free radical substitution reaction, but before moving we discuss about the free radical mechanism. Mechanism of free radicals reactions generally involves three main steps. That is, first one is initiation, second is propagation step, and third is termination step. Each of these steps may consist of three or more steps. So let us see first step, initiation step. In initiation step, generation of free radical from neutral molecule by irradiation of or heating of the reagent, or by carried out the reaction in presence of an inhibitor like peroxide, that is benzyl chloride. This process is always endothermic. So let us see the example of this. When this molecule is treated or irradiated with light or heating, we get two radicals of chloride. This step is called as initiation step. In initiation step, there is a formation of radical. So another example is like that. This is example of benzyl peroxide. This benzyl peroxide acts as a inhibitor. Here formation of radical take place. Further loss of CO2, we get 2-phenyl radical. So second step of radical mechanism is propagation step. When a radical reacts with a molecule, a new radical is generated. This step is called as propagation step, because the newly formed radical can now react with another molecule and produces another new radical, and so on until two radicals combine. Such reaction where there are 100 or 1000 of propagation step between an initiation and termination step, and called as chain reaction. Free radical chain contains work best when propagation step are exothermic, and endothermic step correspond to a slow and reversible reaction and can break the chain. So let us see the example of propagation step. In propagation step, the radical is reacts with new neutral molecule. That is, in this reaction, Br radical is reacts with this alkene, and here formation of new radical take place. here generation of new radical. This new radical again reacts with HBr and loss of Br radical and formation of alkyl bromide take place. The next step of free radical mechanism is termination step. In this step, free radicals are destroyed by coupling of two same or two different radicals. So let us see the example of this. This R radical is reacts with this another R radical. We get formation of new molecule. Take another example. This ethyl radical reacts itself and formation of butane take place. Next we will see the inhibitors. An inhibitor may be defined as a substance that slow down or stop a free radical reactions even though present in small amount. A chain reaction of free radical may also be terminated by adding free radical inhibitor, that is benzoquinone, phenols, amines, thiols, nitric oxides and oxygen, etc. Oxygen acts as a free radical inhibitor by forming a peroxide free radical, which is much less reactive and thus it breaks the chain of free radical. So this R radical is treated with O2. It gives R O bond O radical, that is peroxide radical, which is more or much less reactive, and that's why this breaks the chain of free radical reaction. Now we will discuss about the free radical substitution reaction, in which first halogenation of an alkyl carbon. Alkenes can be chlorinated or brominated on reaction with chlorine or bromine in the presence of visible or UV light or at high temperature in between 250 to 400 degree Celsius. See the general reaction of this. This alkene is treated with halide in the presence of light or at temperature 250 to 400 degree Celsius, and we get alkyl halide as a product. The reaction can also be applied to alkyl chain containing many functional groups. The chlorination reaction is not useful because formation of polychloro compound are formed. The bromination is much more selective than chlorination. It is possible to brominate tertiary and benzylic positions selectively by bromination. Always remember that greater the reactivity of a species, the less is the selectivity. The fluoride reacts too violently, involving rupture of carbon-carbon bond, whereas iodine reacts too slowly. So let us see the mechanism of this reaction. So in mechanism, first step is initiation step. So in initiation step, halide is treated with light or under heating condition at temperature 250 or to 400 degree Celsius. We get 2 halide radical. So next step is propagation step. In propagation step, the alkyl is reacts with this free radical and we get new radical. Here we get R radical plus HX. Next propagation step, this R radical again reacts with halide and formation of alkyl halide take place. The next step of mechanism is termination step. In termination step, the R radical reacts with X radical and formation of alkyl halide take place. In termination step, X radical is also reacts with itself and formation of halide take place. In termination step also R radical is reacts with itself and formation of alkane take place. The decreasing order of reactivity of halogens are like that. Fluoride is more reactive than chloride. Chloride is more reactive than bromide and bromide is more reactive than iodide. The order of halogen reactivity is the decreasing strength of hydrogen halide bond. In the order, first is HF bond is greater than HCl, then HBr is greater than HI. This is because with increasing HX bond strength in the propagation step. So here alkene reacts with halide and formation of new alkyl radical with formation of HX as a byproduct. So next we will see the propagation steps for halogenation, in which first we will see the propagation step for fluorination. In fluorination propagation step, fluoride radical is reacts with methane. It gives CH3 radical plus HF. Further, this CH3 radical is reacts with fluoride molecule, gives methyl fluoride plus fluorine radical. The energy required for this reaction is minus 101 kilocalorie per mole. We will see the chlorination propagation step. In chlorination, fluoride radical is reacts with methane. It gives CH3 radical plus HCl. Further, this CH3 radical is reacts with fluoride molecule and it gives methyl fluoride plus Cl radical. Energy required for this reaction is minus 24 kilocalorie per mole. Next we will see the bromination. In bromination, Br molecule reacts with methane. It gives methyl radical plus HBr. This methyl radical further reacts with Br2 molecule. It gives methyl bromide plus Br radical. The energy required for this reaction is minus 7 kilocalorie per mole. Next we will see the iodination propagation step, in which iodine radical reacts with methane. It gives methyl radical plus Hi. Further, this methyl radical reacts with iodine molecule. It gives methyl iodide plus I radical. The delta H for this reaction is plus 14 kilocalorie per mole. So delta H is plus 14. So this is endothermic reaction, and this fluorination, chlorination and bromination are the exothermic reaction. So this is endothermic reaction, so it's require energy from the outside. In propagation step of fluorination, chlorination and bromination, fluorination explore more heat during the reaction, that is delta H is minus 101 kilocalorie per mole. So many times this reaction is avoided. In chlorination and bromination, the chlorination delta H is minus 24 kilocalorie per mole, but many times chlorination is not useful because formation of polychloro compound are formed in chlorination. So in halogenation, bromination is feasible reaction as compared to the chlorination, fluorination and iodination. So it's all about the substitution reactions of halogenation. In the next lecture, we will discuss about the allylic halogenation and some name reaction related with the substitution. If you like this video, then press like button, share with your friends, and to get notification of new videos, subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.